This is the Jack Murphy Podcast. Here's your host, Jack Murphy.
So, special Saturday podcast update with me, historian, researcher, teacher. He's also my partner in History City, and he's been working for months on this JFK assassination special, which was going to drop a few days ago. And then, at the last minute, after all the work that he put into it, and I did as well with the narration, editing, had it all ready to go, and after 60 years, some last-minute information dropped. Tell us what happened.
So there was Representative Paulina Luna, or Paula Luna, I can't remember her first name.
I think it's Paulina.
Paulina, okay. Had dropped that the CIA had received information at JFK's funeral that from Moscow specifically that that it was everything they had on Oswald.
Now, did that strike you as weird that this information was passed at the funeral? I mean, to me, that seems. I mean,
it sounds like something out of a movie.
Yeah, I mean, is that where you would do it, or would you just go to an agent you knew and go, "Hey, here's some stuff on Oswald that you might want"? And who from the Soviet Union was at the funeral?
So, I mean, that's hard to verify, but you just get the image of someone pulling out a folder out of their pocket, and know, here you go, It's
like like that episode of The Sopranos, one of the early episodes. Mm-hmm. Where's the funeral? They go, "Can I talk to you for a minute, Jim?"
Yeah,
and so the FBI's watching.
In the whole article, that's the one detail that's hard to believe. It's, because it does sound like something out of a movie. But as far as from Russia's perspective, mm-hmm. they were starting to work with Kennedy. So reports are that we learned after when the Cold War was over, when we got a look in their files in the early '90s, that Khrushchev liked Kennedy. They were starting to well together.
Yeah, if you think about it, because. When we had the Cuban standoff and Kennedy put the ships out there, Khrushchev backed down, and I think ultimately that's what led to the downfall of Khrushchev in Russia as the leader, because they were trying to work together and have peace. And the fact is, there's people that don't want peace. They want they always have to have an enemy so they can sell the weapons of war.
Yeah, so it tracks with everything that what Moscow had said, is that it's hard to imagine they had something to do with, especially with the Oswald end, because I think part of the documents was that, hey, we figured out he wasn't a very good shot.
Well, yeah, there's something in there about he had gone hunting while he was visiting Russia, and they had watched him, and the quote was, he couldn't shoot for shit, was the actual quote that the Russian gave.
So which tracks that there's multiple shooters. That how he got those shots off that quickly, mm-hmm. It's figuratively possible, but really hard.
Have you ever seen the? I believe it was CBS, maybe 60 Minutes, that some years ago recreated the Kennedy assassination as best they could. They built a tower, and they had a road, and they had a moving car, and they had a dummy in it. And they had a guy that was a pretty good shot, and he did it, but he said, hey, you got to remember, I'm an expert marksman.
Yeah.
So, an expert marksman, yeah, he could have pulled it off, but could Lee Harvey Oswald have done it? I don't think so.
It's hard to imagine. I mean, that magic bullet theory, which we're going to talk about in the video coming up, which should be out in a couple of days. I mean, it's coming.
Yeah, the whole magic bullet thing is absolutely crazy. Well, I know I'm looking forward to seeing it. I know you put a lot of work into it. When can we expect it to drop on the History Channel?
Well, I was going to ask you today. I would say it's either coming Sunday or Monday at this point. There's no excuse for me not to have it done this weekend.
All right, we'll say Monday.
Okay.
You can count on it being there Monday on History City, the JFK assassination documentary special. Jace, thank you for being with me today.
Yep, you got it, Jack.
Thanks for watching the Jack Murphy Podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Go ahead, ring it. Get alerts when a new episode drops, and tell your friends about the Jack Murphy Podcast. But only the cool friends, please. Tune in next time for another episode of the Jack Murphy Podcast.